Hello, Earthy Cures family. Welcome back to the channel where we focus on wellness, balance, and living your best life. Let's be honest. If there is one food that feels like the ultimate boss battle when you're managing blood sugar, it's pizza. Specifically, the heavy hitter, meat lovers. Here is the reality we face. One slice of meat lovers pizza can raise blood sugar faster than a short walk can lower it. That is a scary thought, right? It makes you want to cancel Friday night takeout altogether. But stick with me. This isn't about food shaming. Pizza is part of real life. I know what it's like to sit at a family gathering, watching everyone dive into a deep dish while you're picking at a dry salad, feeling totally deprived. I've been there and it's miserable. But deprivation isn't a strategy. It's just a setup for burnout. So today, we are changing the narrative. We're not chasing perfect numbers, just smaller, more predictable spikes. By the end of this video, you're going to have a game plan to enjoy that slice without the guilt and without the glucose roller coaster. So, why is pizza so tricky? Why does it act differently than, say, a bowl of oatmeal or a sugary soda? It's the combination. Pizza is the perfect storm of refined carbohydrates from the crust, saturated fats from the cheese and meats, protein, and usually a high dose of sodium. When you eat simple carbs, your blood sugar shoots up. But when you wrap those carbs in a blanket of fat, like pepperoni and extra cheese, it changes how your stomach empties. The fat slows down digestion. I remember early on in my own health journey, I had a cheat meal. I ate 3 huge slices of pepperoni pizza. I checked my sugar 2 hours later, and it was fine. I thought I had beaten the system. I went to bed celebrating. But when I woke up the next morning, sky high. I was so confused and defeated. But I learned something vital that day. One meal doesn't undo progress. Patterns matter more than perfection. Understanding the why is the first step to fixing the how. Let's look at what is actually happening inside your body with that meat lover's slice. We call this the pizza effect. First, you get that initial rise from the white flour in the crust. That hits the bloodstream relatively fast. That's your first spike. But then, that heavy dose of fat and protein kicks in. It keeps your stomach from emptying quickly, which means glucose keeps trickling into your bloodstream for hours, long after your rapid-acting insulin or your body's initial insulin response has worn off. This is why pizza hits so hard at night. You eat it at 7 o'clock p.m., you go to bed at 10 o'clock p.m. with decent numbers, and then that late spike happens while you're sleeping. But don't worry, knowing this timeline is actually your superpower. So, how do we tackle this? We need a strategy. The goal here is a smaller spike, a shorter duration, and fewer surprises. Before you even look at the menu or open the delivery app, I want you to make 3 decisions. We are going to decide on the crust, the portion, and the side plus movement. This is about taking control before the hunger takes over. Plan beats panic. When you have a plan, you don't have to rely on willpower when you smell that melted mozzarella. You rely on your strategy. Let's talk crust. This is the foundation of the carb load. If you love deep dish or cheese-stuffed crust, I hear you. But that thick dough is basically a sponge for glucose spikes. The single most effective switch you can make is ordering thin and crispy, or New York style, rather than pan or deep dish. You are significantly cutting the flour volume without losing the toppings, which is the best part anyway. Some places offer whole grain or cauliflower crusts. These can be great, but be careful. Read the nutrition info. Some cauliflower crusts use rice flour or starches as binders and have just as many carbs as regular dough. Here is a rule of thumb I use. Treat a standard slice of regular crust pizza as roughly 30 grams of carbs. If you go thin crust, you might knock that down to 20. I actually tried this last week. My friends wanted pizza, and usually I just say, I'm not hungry because I didn't want the hassle. But instead, I ordered a personal thin crust. I ate the whole thing, enjoyed every bite, and because the carb load was half of what a normal pizza would be, my sugar stayed steady. It was such a relief to just be part of the dinner again. Now, the main event, the meat lovers. The issue here is processed meat, pepperoni, sausage, bacon. They are delicious, but they are high in saturated fat and sodium, which drives that delayed resistance we talked about. But I don't want you to just eat plain cheese. Add, don't just subtract. Try this swap. Keep one of your favorite processed meats, maybe the pepperoni, but swap the sausage for grilled chicken or lean hamburger. Then, pile on the veggies. I'm talking peppers, onions, mushrooms, spinach. Why? Because you're increasing the volume of food and the fiber content without adding glucose. You get a full, satisfying plate, but the ratio of fat to fiber shifts in your favor. And a quick tip on cheese. Ask for light cheese or just normal cheese. Never double cheese. The grease factor alone is worth avoiding. You've got your thin crust, your smarter toppings. Now, how do we eat it? 2 steps. First, eat a salad or some raw veggies before you touch the pizza. The fiber coats your stomach and slows down the absorption of the carbs coming next. Drink a big glass of water or sparkling water too. Second, and this is non-negotiable for me, the post-meal walk. I know you want to crash on the couch and watch a movie, but pizza night plus short walk eatools win. Just 10 to 15 minutes of movement gets your muscles to pull that glucose out of your bloodstream for fuel, right when it's trying to spike. It's not punishment, it's just a biological tool. Think of it as helping your digestion do its job so you can relax later. Finally, we need to see if the plan worked. If you are checking your blood sugar, don't just check once. Because of that delayed pizza effect, check at 1 or 2 hours, but check again at the 3 or 4 hour mark. If you wear a CGM, watch the trend arrow. If you see it creeping up 3 hours later, you know that next time you might need a slightly longer walk or 1 less slice. Remember, track patterns, not perfection. That number on the meter is not a grade. It doesn't mean you are a bad diabetic or a good diabetic. It's just data. It's information telling you how your body handled that specific meal so you can tweak it next time. The bottom line is this: pizza can fit into a life with diabetes. It just takes a little bit of mindfulness. For your next pizza night, pick just one of these changes. Maybe it's the thin crust. Maybe it's the salad appetizer. Maybe it's the walk. See how it feels. Yes, you can enjoy pizza smartly. Disclaimer. As always, if you are on insulin or medication that causes lows, talk to your clinician about how to dose for a high-fat, high-carb meal like pizza, as your timing might need to change. If this video helped you feel a little less stressed about dinner, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Subscribe to Earthy Cures for more practical, judgment-free wellness tips, and share this with someone who misses pizza. Until next time, stay balanced and enjoy your food.